why meditation is so important for myself when there's a different perspective I may not agree with. So I saw this video made by Charles about Howard Terrence, and I did a lot of research about it and wanted to see different opinions and hey, okay, what are other people saying about Howard Terrence, so I can yeah, develop my own opinion. And then there was one certain sentence that Charles said. This one.
Like way before you even made it to whatever your current age is, if we didn't have math, we wouldn't be where we are today.
And my first reaction was, no. Mathematics, I was completely resistant against. I was like, mathematics saved my life? And I really felt how this opinion, yeah, and this belief system really was like, nah, this is not true. What is he telling me? And I immediately felt it. I felt this anger in myself. I felt this, why is someone telling that? He is so stupid. He's so caught up in the material world and starting to project on him. So why he is so stupid? So the same thing that happens with Charles when he's doing the videos, because he's always telling the other people, he's so stupid, how can you believe him, and so on. I like his style. I like the idea of the style, but for myself, I like it more to go into perspective and not just project my emotions to the others, see the opinion. Yeah, and everyone has a judgment of the other person. I know we are all judgmental, but I went back to my into perspective and felt in this situation, hey, why I'm so angry at this sentence, at this inspiration. So I went into the emotion meditation and listened really to the anger, yeah, the angry part. And this angry part is very proud of what he accomplished in the last years, last 10 years. And now there's a part, yeah, I didn't want to upload this video or share it with you because I talked about a scammer last time and about the topic scamming. And I know that a lot of people will frame what I'm saying as scamming. So please, you don't have to believe me what I'm saying. I don't try to convince anyone, but I want just to explain my perspective, why it triggered me so much. I'm not alive without mathematics, and without the medical science, I wouldn't be alive. And yeah, so in the last 10 years, I accomplished a lot of healing with myself and with the clients. Again, I don't want to advertise anything. Yeah, it's just so that you get my experience. So the newest one was, for example, 1 year ago, I had a hearing fall. I don't know how it's called in English. So in German, it's Hörsturz, and the English would be hear fall. So this is when you have you're immediately getting deaf on the one side of your ear, and there's a loud noise, yeah, tinnitus. I think it's called in English the same. And sorry, it's on my mother tongue, and I don't know the English scientific words. And there's this loud peep, yeah. And yeah, I was there for 6 months. 6 months, and it took a lot of meditation, a lot of shadow work, a lot of listening to the negative emotions. But in the end, I'm finally listening again, and with my right ear I can hear again. But of course, on this path and in the beginning of the path, a lot of people told me you will never hear again when you're not visiting a doctor. Yeah, and this is what the last 10, 13, 15 years I have this conflict in my life all the time. Again, I have an illness, like in the early days I had neurodermitis. I don't know how it's called in English. It's a skin disease. The doctors told me this is genetic. This is genetically, you cannot change it. You will have it all your life. And yeah, I had it here on the side all the time. But yeah, what a coincidence. After meditating and seeing the topic behind it, I don't have it anymore. So again, you don't have to believe it, just to give you the perspective. And then I felt like, this is not true. I don't need this mathematics to survive. I healed myself all the time. But then in a meditation, and that's why I love this meditation with the emotions so much. And then there was another part. So there's this angry part and really trying to protect. I'm healing myself. I don't need the doctors. I don't need any help of the medical science, whatever. So because I proved all of the people I proved wrong. But then there's another part and said, hey, wait, when you were 12 years old, then you had high fever. It was very common every 3 months. I had really high fevers, 40 degrees, 41 degrees. And they gave me paracetamol, so a medicament to lower the fever. And then I was like, hold on. When I wouldn't have gotten this medicament, this pills, this drugs, maybe I wouldn't be alive. And then I realized, it was really, this emotion suddenly changed. And the perspective was like, hey, wait, I'm not grateful for what happened in my life. And how can I be so sure? Because the angry part is saying, no, I would have gotten through this, no problem. But how could he be so sure, the anger part, that I didn't need it all of my life? And with the birth, when you were born, you didn't need this. There was no need of any medical science. Your mother could have born you just in the woods and in the nature, yeah. And the other part was like, how could you know? Maybe this is very, very important in your life. And this was such a nice inspiration for myself to feel into it and to go back and say, hey, I'm thankful and I'm grateful what the medical science has done for me. And even though maybe I'm changing and I don't need it anymore, maybe it was very, very necessary in my life and before. Yeah. And this felt very, very nice. I wanted to share it with you that this is meditation for me, to have a resistance, taking this resistance within me and see why I'm reacting so much. Yeah, because there's a lot of stuff in the internet. In my research, there was a lot of stuff that they said that I am not confirming, that I'm not. I'm like, I see it different, but not with such a strong emotion, with such frustration and anger. And I think it's for myself, it's a very, very good sign when there's a strong resistance, a strong emotion, to go back to myself and see what I'm fighting against here and why I cannot see the perspective of the other person and cannot bring value into the other perspective. So I want to say thank you, Charles, when he sees this video. I don't think so, but this is my thank you to Charles. And I'm very curious because I want to ask Charles what he would think, what his life was rescued by mathematics. But then I was like, okay, he couldn't answer me. I want to ask the community. So what is your reaction to this sentence? Mathematics, without mathematics, you wouldn't be alive. I'm very curious. See you tomorrow. Bye.